When most people think of Whistler in winter, they think of skiing and snowboarding. But what if you don't ski, or you're travelling with kids, or you just want to slow things down and take a day off from the slopes? Whistler is one of those rare places where winter isn't just an activity, it's an atmosphere. In this video, we're sharing the best things to do in Whistler in winter without skiing or snowboarding. From snowy walks and village vibes to winter experiences anyone can enjoy. So whether you're in Whistler for a weekend, a week or more, there is so much to do in this magical place. Let's get into it.
Come here and it's all beautiful, white and pristine, and snowing still.
We are approaching Whistler and Daniel's like just having a moment. Anywho, we have nailed the arrival with magical winter wonderland and arriving to snow, fresh, powdery little fluffy whiteness.
Whistler is located in British Columbia, Canada, about 2 hours north of Vancouver along the Sea to Sky Highway. It's best known for Whistler Blackcomb, one of the largest ski resorts in North America and the host of the 2010 Olympic Games. In winter, temperatures usually sit around -2 to -5 degrees Celsius and the village transforms into something straight out of a snow globe.
We made it! Fancy!
If you're visiting in winter, we absolutely recommend staying in the village itself. Everything is walkable and you don't need a car, and you really feel part of the place. And if you can, choose accommodation with a hot tub. After a cold day outside, coming back to a warm soak while it's snowing above you is honestly one of the best winter experiences.
Whistler, this is a palace. Like for the size of the places of Whistler.
Yeah.
Is that what is it? Is it a playground?
Yes!
Oh wow.
And the ice skating rink's just over there too.
Oh, careful. Oh look, we can people watch.
Cheers. Whistler snow. Snow in the sky.
In the hot tub.
Whistler Village at night is something special. The lights come on, the noises fade, and the whole place slows down. It's the perfect time to wander. No plans, just a cozy winter atmosphere.
Hey Aria, what's up there? Pardon?
Our apartment.
Can you point it to us? We are out for a nighttime wander. We've had an early dinner. It's only like 7:30 or something like that, and we're just going for a wander. What do you think, Amanda?
Amazing. I have
So
an
good.
umbrella so I don't get so wet. I'm a thinker.
What's that? Oh, the playground.
You're something beautiful, electric chemical. You take my breath away, feel my emotions push and pull. Shooting stars in your eyes, you're bringing me to life. Love how you say my name, you make it feel like summertime. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic, magic. You know you feel like
Whistler has some incredible winter walks that start right in the village. They don't require skis, snowshoes, or any special experience. One of the most popular is Lost Lake, just a short walk from the village, but it feels a world away. In winter, the trail is packed down and easy to follow, with snowy forest paths and frozen lake views. The Valley Trail is another great option, winding its way through Whistler and connecting neighbourhoods, forests and lakes. You can do short sections or longer walks depending on how you're feeling. These trails are perfect for slow winter mornings or quiet afternoons, a chance to get outside, breathe in the cold mountain air and enjoy Whistler at a gentler pace.
myself again.
are off for a walk today, having the day off the mountain. So we are doing the Lost Lake Trail. We were expecting a bit of a paved, clear pathway, but it's snowy and icy. Anyway, we're just going to take it easy. We followed the village trail, no, the valley trail. Stopped in at the Fitzsimmons Nature Walk, ducked in there, and then joined it back onto the valley trail again, and then made our way to the Passive House, which is the start of the Lost Lake Trail. Everyone's out enjoying the weather today. It's quite busy.
The most iconic experiences in Whistler, whether you ski or not, is the Peak Gondola. The Peak connects Whistler Mountain and Blackcomb Mountain, gliding high above the valley with incredible views in every direction. The Peak Gondola stretches for more than 4 kilometres and reaches heights over 400 metres above the valley floor. When it opened, it set world records for both the longest unsupported cable span and the highest lift of its kind, and even today it's still one of the most impressive gondola systems anywhere in the world. The full ride takes around 11 minutes, giving you plenty of time to take in the views, or just stand there quietly and appreciate how high up you really are. If you're not skiing or snowboarding, you'll just need a sightseeing gondola pass, which gives you access to ride the gondolas and explore the mountaintops on foot. It is surprisingly accessible. You don't need any special skills, just a good pair of winter boots with grip, as once at the top it can be snowy or icy. While at the top of Whistler, make sure you check out the viewpoint from the Umbrella Bar. We've done the Peak in different weather conditions, and honestly, it's impressive every time. Clear blue skies are obviously the dream, but even with clouds or snowfall, the experience is still well worth it, and the weather up here can change quickly. There are 2 types of gondola cabins on the Peak. Most are standard cabins, but 2 are specifically painted and have a glass floor section, allowing you to look straight down into the valley below. If you want one of the glass floor gondolas, there's a separate line when boarding. Just keep an eye out for it and be prepared to wait a little longer. Whether you're riding it for the views, the experience, or just to say you've done it, the Peak is one of those Whistler moments you don't want to miss. Right in the heart of Whistler Village is Olympic Plaza, home to the iconic Olympic rings and icons from the 2010 Winter Games. In winter, it is also where you'll find outdoor ice skating and a small sledding hill. Another of Whistler's highlights is the Fire and Ice Show. Held weekly, it features live music and athletes launching through a ring of fire, and it's free to watch.
Hopefully you can hear me. We have come out tonight, haven't we, Aria?
Yeah.
What are we going to see?
The Fire and Ice Show!
Yeah, so every Sunday night over the winter season, they have a fire and ice show where skiers and snowboarders, some of Canada's best, even Olympians, and they jump through a ring of fire and do tricks and things right in the village square of Whistler. On the main run home, they mounded up in the afternoon. They closed it a bit early on the Sunday afternoon, mounded up into a a ramp and stuff to do tricks. So we've come out tonight to watch it. It is raining. We've got the umbrellas up. It is raining down here. It's snowing up on the mountain, but we've come to watch, and hopefully it's a good show.
To navigate Mike's next 360 knuckle, but if you're Rylan Evans, you like to go 50 feet and a big free 540 we're gonna have new season and age back by the true and football Olympian.
Just outside the Whistler Village is one of the most unique winter sports venues in the world, the Whistler Sliding Centre. Built for the 2010 Winter Olympics, this is the fastest sliding track in the world, used for bobsleigh, luge and skeleton. The track stretches for just over 1.4 kilometres with more than a dozen turns, and athletes can reach speeds of over 140 kilometres per hour on the way down. Even if you're not into winter sports, it's fascinating to watch the speed, the precision, and just how intense these events really are. What makes the Whistler Sliding Centre especially unique is that it's not just for elite athletes. Visitors can take part in a passenger bobsleigh experience riding the same track used in the Olympics with a professional pilot. There is also a small museum and viewing areas where you can learn more about the sport and watch runs from the trackside. It is one of the most exciting non-skiing experiences you can have in Whistler. But best of all, the museum and viewing are both free, and you can walk or drive to the Whistler Sliding Centre right from the village.
Hurry up. So, some fun facts that we just learnt was that luge can be done from 8 and up, and it's the first introduction to sliding sports. Then you go to skeleton from, what did I say, 14 and up, and then bobsleigh from 16 and up. So they have hydrogen ammonia or something similar that keeps the track cold. So it's like runs around got like a shell or something around the track with that being pumped into it along, keeping it cold. And they also have these big blinds because of the sun to keep it as cold as possible and keep ice maintained. And I think in summer they actually change it to wheeled sleds so that they can still practice all year round. Holy moly! No matter how many times I watch it, it's still insane that they do this sport. That is craziness, craziness. Cool running!
The Whistler Village is completely pedestrian only, which makes it perfect for slow winter walks, wandering between cafes, shops and restaurants, all with snow-covered mountains towering above you. The village is packed with cafes, bakeries, chocolate shops and casual eateries, perfect for slow mornings, late lunches or mid-afternoon warm-ups. As the day winds down, Whistler's après scenes kicks in. And you don't need skis to enjoy it. From relaxed pubs to wine bars and fireside lounges, the atmosphere is welcoming, social and very easy to slip into.
What are you having?
Apple pie apple.
Apple pie apple from the Rocky Mountain.
Pretty tasty. It's pretty good. What do you think, Mum?
I liked it. We're heading out for dinner because we can't be bothered to cook today. So we are heading to Splits Grill.
Alright, what does that slide say?
Peaked Pie
Peach pies.
Australian Bakery. Look how busy it is.
Wow. Deep fried pickle. First time I'm trying it.
Any good?
Well, what do we reckon?
Yeah, it was good.
How's it?
Extra good.
Extra.
Extra good?
Still got leftovers.
It's a good, very good burger, good patty,
Yeah.
good sauces, good chips. I liked them. Good sizes.
Kids
Bit
meal is
expensive, but it's Whistler.
Yeah.
So,
Kids meal is massive. If you want to
yeah.
get a kids meal, I wouldn't.
And
I
the
wouldn't
flame
say no.
grilled, it had really flame grilled taste. It was good.
The most underrated winter experiences in Whistler is dining on the mountain. With a sightseeing gondola pass, you can ride up Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains without skis and access restaurants with panoramic alpine views. On Whistler Mountain, the Roundhouse Lodge is a popular stop. Casual food options and access to the Umbrella Bar, which is a great spot for a drink with views over the village and surrounding peaks. I know this is meant to be off-mountain activities, but if you do have a lift ticket for snow sports and you can get there, we love the Crystal Hut on Blackcomb. Famous for its waffles, it is something iconic.
Alrighty, what have you got?
Nutella, banana, and maple syrup.
It's called the Funky Monkey or something, isn't it?
It's good. It's really good. No whipped cream. They normally put whipped cream on, but
What do you think, Aria?
jacket.
And I have a gluten-free waffle with berries and chocolate. Again, normally have whipped cream, but we don't have whipped cream, so yum yum yum. I'll see how it is. Delicious. Best gluten-free waffles I've had. Not that I've had them very often, but because they're not very common. But they're really good. Even Daniel's liking it.
Yeah. Gluten free, delicious.
For a deeper look at Whistler beyond the mountains, the Whistler Museum is well worth a visit. Located right in the village, the museum explores Whistler's history, from its indigenous roots and early settlement to the growth of the resort, fauna, flora, and the 2010 Winter Olympics. It's a small, thoughtfully curated space that's easy to explore and a great option on a cold winter day. If you enjoy understanding the story behind the places you visit, this is a simple but rewarding stop in Whistler Village. If you have access to a car, one of the most beautiful winter experiences around Whistler is the drive to Duffy Lake. The road winds through mountain valleys, forests and frozen rivers, with regular pull-outs where you can stop and take in the views. In winter, the scenery is especially dramatic: snow-covered peaks, icy lakes, and long quiet stretches of road. Conditions can change quickly, so winter tyres or chains are essential, but if the weather is on your side, this drive is absolutely worth it. It's the perfect way to slow things down and see a different side of Whistler, one that feels remote, peaceful, and completely wild. There's so much more to Whistler than most people expect. We've shared our favourites, but Whistler has a lot of layers. We didn't even get into things like snowshoe tours, dog sledding, snowmobiling. If you've been here, let us know what you'd add to our list. And if you're planning a trip, tell us what you're most excited for. This video is just one part of our Whistler series, with more coming next, including an on-mountain guide, Whistler with kids, and how to experience Whistler on a budget. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.